Steam Machine grabbing further hardware shipments spot and what they could mean. What's up, everybody? It's my guy Chuhin. Today we're going to talk about three news today about the Steam Machine ready for the hardware shipment spot. Trump says where it's getting a lot closer to get agreement with Iran, and Texas News Sport about co- digital coyotes being under arrest for getting getting past the frontier of the U.S. by getting to the United States illegally. Anyway, let's get to it. Newport that is once again fueling speculation about company involved hardware. The company appears to have recently received a large shipment from China, which may contain machines or perhaps thinkers. And as scientific reviews on all this info, I received another shipment from China on May 2026. This can be traced to possibility of on board that it was bullshit. Yes. The shipment was at 7 and five copies delivered by China based tech from Chongqing Computer Co. The content was 42 packages with total weight around 12.5 tons. The goods description is pretty interesting. The shipment is a game console bed and the machine beds. After all, the shipment thing now involves your PC, but also the company VR headset. What the hardware shipments can be. Since the contents of the package cannot be verified, the segments of the hardware shipments remain as speculative. The way part somewhat interesting. While you can see spot shipments, you have weighed around 14.5 tons. The current shipment comes in only 12.5 tons. This trend apparently already become noticeable at the beginning of the month, suggests that Bob may have changed something here. Then there's non-additional points to different drugs. Different packaging, new bottles or certainly a smaller batch will also be conceivable. Nevertheless, the deviation is noticeable because the shipments alright appear fairly standardized dicing. Although there has been much discussion about possible delay in dismissing to 2027, the Stormbridge writes several recent signs suggest that Bob is rebelling on new hardware. There is new hardware. This store is therefore quite possible that the shipment goes through machines. Or, on the other hand, the Steam frame is suspected for 2036 and was even tested by YouTube Voodoo DA. However, the Steam Deck performance is being investment as a game console in Deported. It's therefore not directly whether the licensing port is connected to the machine or Steam frame at all. The new data is not good of an imminent launch, but it's at least another indication of us pushing ahead with his hardware plans. Fans will soon hear more about the estimation of things like Grid. Many are now hoping for news next Monday. Others point out that people have already waited for news on these Mondays as well, as may simply be revealing too much in the hardware signals. Well, as my thoughts here, of course, the of course that estimation could be released 27, but why they release all of these 20.5 tons to China before the launch of the estimation? Maybe was to watchers of all playing a Steam Machine, fans of all like Steam Machine. But maybe it could be released 2027 though, Steam Machine. Warning this year. Nobody knows. But that was it. Let's see to the next year. Trump says US get a lot worse agreement with Iran. The social media post late Saturday afternoon, President Trump said that the peace deal with Iran being largely negotiated. Well, the final aspects in the details of the deal will currently be discussed and will be announced shortly. Get us course here. We read out earlier reporting in law. President Trump told CBS that negotiators with the United States and Iran that a law was finalizing an agreement between the two countries. Social media with the negotiations told CBS News satellites. But President Bush rushed to reopen the streets of Hamas. The increasing some Iranian access of held fallbacks and continuation negotiations. Mr. Trump declined to provide specifics about the agreement, but said that every day it gets better and better. I can tell you before I tell them, right? Mr. Trump told CBS News in a phone interview. Mr. Trump did say that he'd been arrested for rumor that Iran will obtain a nuclear weapon. And that he won't even be talking about alright. Mr. Trump will add that the agreement will also returning Iran enriched uranium and his side secretary handled. Alongside you, well, got everything we want, he said. Sources told CBS News that Mr. Trump still modeling proposals and has not made up his mind yet. The sources say he's consulting with advisors on topics of foreign leaders. Mr. Trump spoke by phone with the Gulf countries. The United States on the afternoon. U.S. officials with the situation said Congress invited to join the conference called Mr. Trump to Pakistan to discuss our negotiations with Saudi Arabia, Turkey, Egypt, Pakistan, the United Arab Emirates, Jordan, and Qatar. Report sources. One regional official told CBS News that some leaders don't know what optimistic Trump is getting toward. Mr. Trump says that if the US and Iran do not come to agreement, we're going to have a situation where no country will ever be hit as hard as they're about to be hit. Mr. Trump has previously threatened Iran, said before starting to see that we're going to do a whole situation with Iran. Without a view, there was a warning the country that the clock's ticking. Secretary of State Secretary of State Marco Rubio also said Saturday that there may be news later today about what negotiations to make between Iran and US then. There's been some progress done. Obviously, in the last picture now, there's some work being done. Rubio said that has a former US embassy on New Delhi, India. There is a chance that whether it is later today or tomorrow, in a couple of days, we may have something to say. But the situation needs to be solved, as the president said, one way or another. Well. Well, very well. It's good that they stay one step closer to getting to agreement with Iran to finish the war. To end the war between Iran. But is Trump going to attack Iran again? Even getting into agreement? I don't think so. But let me say what you think in the comments if Trump intends to attack Iran again or not. Anyway, let's see the next news. Christians Asylum end up deported by Trump. I'm going to use the USA genocide reason. On November 7, 2024, Nicholas Campana, a 30-year-old Grand Espírito Santo, was surrendered to U.S. immigration authorities in Laredo, Texas. He recounts that he had just completed a 30-day shooting passage through Guatemala, Mexico, before crossing the American border via the Rio Grande. The goal was to obtain some authorization to start new life in the United States. On that same day, Donald Trump was declared the winner of the presidential election. Among the Republican May's campaign promise was alleged to block the entry of illegal immigrants at the country's borders with Mexico, which greatly affect asylum applications. The strategy of submarine at the Mexican border to make a dream became impossible after that. The method, also known as follow down, is common among immigrants of Asian nationalities who immigrated to the United States. After being detained in Texas, Nicholas spent 90 days receiving immigration, 90 days in 3 different immigration detention centers before being deported. Well, that was it. I'm going to review my final thoughts here about Snail, and I see you at my studio. That's it, goodbye. I'm going to review my final thoughts, my conclusion, and finish the video. Well, I'm back here. And about the stuff that the Mount Grom Espírito Santo go to the United States for the American dream, I think it's very wrong. I never believe those YouTubers who show the lie about the United States American dream. I do believe about them when I was a kid, but when I started my self-animated project at the pandemic of COVID-19, I stopped believing that them and started creating my own path and started studying sci-fi movies, books, TV shows, video games. And then I start getting obsessed with science. Yeah. Okay. Now, I don't like these digital coyotes manipulating people to get across the United States frontier illegal. Yeah, I don't like this. I like Trump is gay. I like that Trump is. We don't know the war between Iran, there's doing Iran, and they don't need to start a war again if both sides have an agreement and finish the war. Yeah, but nobody knows is Trump going to attack Iran again someday. Yeah, and about the steam machine. We don't know if it launched on 2026 or 2027, but it was unboxed into some workers of Off Corporation. Yeah, now we know. Yeah, that was it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to watch more content in the channel, ladies, and watch my family channel in below. That's it. Goodbye. Love you all. See you guys in the next video.